walking.
That's pretty cool. See that on the side imaging? Oh, there's a little rock down here. Look at, there's fish. I think it's a brown bass, if I'm gonna guess.
I think it's
Whoa,
pulling too hard.
it is. It's a nice
Big
brownie. Yeah. Just gonna spot lock us here, Al. The bow's gonna turn.
Yeah.
How do you like that? How do you like that? It's amazing when you come to a new body of water. There's a few baits you can throw and a couple things to keep in mind to find good locations to catch fish. And that's what Al and I are talking about today. Looking at new water, covering ground and catching, and how to catch some really nice fish. How's that? First fish of the trip. That came on what I believe to be one of the great search tools of all time and one of the most versatile baits anyone can have in their tackle box, and that's a lipless crankbait. This happens to be the Rapala Rippin Raps size 6. Pop this guy off here and show you. Right there, and that big brown bass. And the one thing I noticed when I caught that fish is I've got my front depth finder set up with side imaging, and I was able to see rocks. Now a lot of times you can look at the shoreline and see what's on, you know, in the water just based on the shore, but that side imaging is a big tool. I'm gonna get this guy back. Cool, beautiful brown bass. All right, so that's one. Al's gonna make a couple casts here while I spot lock, but the deal is we'll just put waypoints on this stuff. We're still gonna fish pretty fast. We've got big wind today, so it's out of the south, so we're kind of looking for some stuff that's on the south shoreline, but we'll just drop waypoints anywhere that we see good hard bottom areas or anything that looks of interest, and of course where we contact fish, and when the weather breaks we'll be able to come back with some slower presentations and beat up on them pretty good.
Got him?
Got him. Walleye.
Is it?
There's our walleye.
Oh,
Nice
I knew
one
he was
too.
here.
Sweet. Our
Lipless.
multi-species action is coming together. I love it. Man. You know, one thing about what Al and I are doing right now is this, you know, casting and winding, covering water. With crankbaits, one thing I'll say that's really important when you're fishing treble hooks is a soft rod. You'll notice I'm fishing with a Legend Glass here, which is designed for throwing crankbaits. The other one I'll show you for my little shad wrap rod is also a really moderate action, and that's the key to get those babies to hold on. Do you think he likes a Rippin Rap? Huh? Can't even see it, man. Look at that.
The smallmouth are a little bit of everything, but when you got to catch them walleyes, there's nothing like that Rippin Rap, man. I mean, that's an amazing, amazing bait for them.
Fish is out. There we go, first South Dakota walleye. My first walleye of the season, and I am loving it. Fish has definitely spawned out, so
yeah.
These windblown points are just great places to look for these guys. I'm gonna get it back. Goodbye, walleye. Got him. Walleye.
Oh.
That Rippin Rap, I mean, we're throwing a bunch of baits. The shad dancer's been good. We've caught fish on the hair jig, of course. Catch some fish on the GT360, but for me, day in, day out, if I gotta cover water and look for fish, my #1 search tool, because of its versatility, has got to be the Rippin Rap. There's a lot of great rattle baits on the market, but this particular bait works so good. You can fish it shallow, you can fish it deep, you can fish it like a jig if you need to. It's just an incredibly versatile tool to cover shallow to mid-depth and even deep water. We'll fish those baits vertically in 35 feet, and they catch everything. They're just incredible. So another awesome walleye. Get it back. Right there, right at the boat.
What are they?
Big brown bass. Bunch of them down there. Bunch of them. Whole pile of them. Yes, yes.
Keep them in there. Keep them in there.
Oh, this is a tank. Wow. Spring whitewater. There was a pile of them there. I thought I got bumped, and then it was like boom, boom. And then I saw him. He came up. I just popped her right by the boat, and bam. There's a couple other ones with them. Boy, these are fat fish. I mean, just incredibly chunky They are. Whoa. Mr. Brown Bass, huh? What do you think of that? Boy, these are really, really nice critters. I tell you what, if you want to have a good time catching lots of fish in a fun way, casting and winding, hard baits. This is hard bait country out here, baby. Come out, explore some new water in the prairie country, and catch lots of these and multi-species to boot. What a great critter, huh?